Good afternoon, students. So today we will see the concept of circumference of a circle. So you have already learned in lower standard the concept of circle. Okay. So a dressing track is semicircular at both the ends, and if you want to find the perimeter of that track, what you have to do? You have to just measure the total length of this track. So total length, if you want to find for the circle, that it is known as the circumference. Okay. So Tanya cut different cards in curve shape from a cardboard. She wants to put lace around. So how will she measure the total length of the required lace? So very common method we can apply over here. Suppose this is the cardboard, and when you wrap it like it, so it becomes circle. Okay, this is the circular portion that you are getting. Now the lace required to cover this boundary. So we know that it is a rectangular edges. This is the straight line. When you fold it, so it becomes circle. So the total length, how will you find? Okay, you can use the string for that, and you can also use the method which is given in your textbook. Let's see. So you cannot measure the curve with the help of a ruler. So as those figures are not straight, what can you do? So here is a way to find the length of lace required for shape in figure. Mark the point on the edges of the card and place the card on the table. Mark the position of the point on the table also. So you have to roll the card on the marked position. So what you can do now, roll the circular card on the table along a straight line till the marked point again touches the table. So this way we can measure the total length of the circular card. Okay, so this is the one way we can find the total distance. Now, can you find the distance covered by the athlete on the track by this method? No, it is not possible because the track is very long. So it is difficult to measure the track with the help of string. So what we can do? Still it will be very difficult to find the distance around the track or any other circular object by measuring through string. Moreover, the measurement will not be accurate. Then what we can do? So here we can do one activity. What is the activity? We have to draw the 6 different circles with different radius. Okay, why? Because if you have a different radius, the circumference we can find that is also different. Suppose I draw the 6 circles. Sorry, I draw only 3 circles. This is the radius and this is our circumference. Then little bit bigger circle you can draw with the different radius. Suppose here the radius is 3.5 centimeter. Here the radius is double. Now the radius is little bit more, that is 10.5, and so on. So this way you can draw the total 6 circles. 3.5, then double of that 7.0, again 3.5 plus 7 you get 10.5. In this 10.5 add 3.5, so you are getting 14. Then you can draw the different radius, 21 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 15 centimeter. Now what we have to do? Radius is already known to you. Now we want to find the circumference. So what we can do from here? You can use the string to measure the total length of this circle. So string, if you can put like this, you just take a round of the string with the help. Okay, and come back again this position. Now what you have to do? Take out the string, and on the scale you can measure the length. So what is the length of that? If you measure the length, that is the total length is 22 centimeter. What is the diameter for this? 7 centimeter. Now what we have to do? We have to take the ratio of total length and diameter, that is C divided by D. What is the answer? 22 divided by 7. Now here the radius is 7. So diameter is equal to what? 7 to the 14. Same process you have to take a string. Just keep your string on this boundary till you are getting the end points. Again, take out string. With the help of scale you can measure the total length of the boundary. Then what is that? Is the circumference. What is that? Now it is 44. Again you find the ratio of C divided by D. So that is equal to 44 divided by 40. What is the answer? 22 divided by 7. Come to the third circle. Again the radius is equal to 10.5. So diameter is equal to what? 21. Now what is the circumference? Again keep the string and find the total length. So what is the total length? It is given for 10.5. It is 66. Now again take the ratio of C divided by D. 66 divided by 21. What is the answer? 22 divided by 7. So everywhere you are getting the answer same, constant. So this answer we can guess, that is pi. Okay. Everywhere you are getting the answer constant, that we can consider as any constant term that we can represent as pi. So what we can say? C divided by D is equal to any constant term, that is pi, because everywhere we are getting 22 by 7, 22 by 7, 22 by 7. So now what we can do? So we can find the formula to find the circumference. C is equal to pi D. This is the one formula, or you can replace D. So therefore C is equal to 2 pi R. Why? Because D is equal to 2R. So this way we can generate a formula to find the circumference of a circle, that is C is equal to 2 pi R if the radius is given, or C is equal to pi D when the diameter is not given. So this way we can find the circumference of a circle. Try to do this activity by yourself. You will get the better idea. Okay, so now next we will see the topic. Some questions are given to you, solve example that we will see. Then we will move on to the next topic, that is area of circle. Thank you.